Alright everyone, we are in the MG ZS EV. And many thanks to MG for allowing me to attend their media day and the opportunity to drive this very exciting electric vehicle coming onto the market in Australia. Like I said, obviously my name is Tesla Tom. I do love Teslas, but I am very excited about any electric vehicle that hits our market. So thank you MG for bringing this to the market, and the tide is turning in Australia, which I'm very thankful for. So my first job today is to actually set the navigation to the shed at Akuna Bay up on the northern beaches. So let's see whether we can find that to start with. Yep, the Shed Cafe. Oh no, that's not quite right. There's a few sheds. Let's try again. Let's try Akuna Bay. Oop. Sorry, it's I wouldn't say it's super responsive. It's a bit of a lag with the typing. But look, if you're watching this, guys, from MG, my aim always is to be very honest with my reviews. So I apologise if that didn't come through. Just to give you a very down-to-earth, raw review of this car. But that's okay. Look, I will try again if I come to a light, but I've got plenty of teal-coloured MGs to follow today, so I shouldn't get too lost. And I know Sydney fairly well, so I think I know where the shed is anyway, up at Akuna Bay. So first impressions, before I start, let me just make sure that my GoPro is recording. Indeed it is, great. So yeah, look, it feels very nice. You know, when you step into the vehicle, I would say it's, when I shut the door, it's sort of on par with, you know, like a Mazda or a Toyota, even a Kia. First impression when you get into the vehicle, you know, it's very well appointed. Everything looks
left and right on Shirley, and then left onto Botany Road. And then once we're on Botany Road, we're just staying in the right lane. There's a couple of traffic lights that we'll kind of definitely get caught at, but we're turning right onto Epsom Road, and that is our immediate entry onto the expressway instead, which is near the big Audi dealership.
Yeah, so that's our coordinator giving us instructions, so I don't really need GPS today. We've got two-way walkie-talkie, which is good. As I was saying, yeah, it feels well appointed. Everything's well finished. The drive so far is pretty good. I can't feel any rattles at this stage. I guess it's still early days yet. The trim is quite nice. It's I guess it's a vinyl wrap plastic. Do a knock test like Bjorn does. Feels pretty solid. This material, I think again that's sort of a vinyl wrap plastic shell over the glove box, which is open there. Manuals in there, registration papers fairly deep. It's okay, you can fit a few things in there. It's deeper than it is wide.
Botany Road, the second set of traffic lights, we go straight through, so Collins Street to keep going, and then we're turning right onto Epsom Road at the third set of traffic lights. So
at the presentation, we were told that it's got 263 kilometers of WLTP range for a 44 kilowatt hour battery. So, you know, that's okay. Let me quickly do the maths. That's about 6 to 7 kilometers per kilowatt hour. That's kind of on par, maybe a little bit better than the Tesla Model 3. So that's pretty good from that point of view. I was looking at the charging stats. At the presentation we were told it could accept up to the fast 350 kilowatt charges at ChargeFox, but I think that's not quite accurate. I think the fastest you can get is 75 kilowatts for fast charging. So I mean, I don't think we'll get an opportunity to test that today, but certainly if I do, if one of our viewers does loan us his MG or her MG for a first review, then I'll certainly go and test that. So that's range out of the way. Pricing wise, just excuse me if I don't have the exact figure. I think it's somewhere between 44 to 46. I think $46,000 was the national driveway price here in Australia. And that's a little bit cheaper than I think first expected when they first announced this car last year. So that's good news for Australia for a under $50,000 SUV coming to the market with 250 odd kilometers of real world range. So that's, you know, that's very compelling, I've got to say.
We're following it straight to the traffic lights on Rothschild jointers, so straight through.
Okay, so once the radio goes off, my next job is to actually work out the regen ability. So it's on number 3 regen at the moment. I haven't felt too much regen braking. Again, I think it's because the battery might be 100%. So when it's 100% battery for most EVs, the regen is turned off because obviously it's unnecessary. The quote-unquote fuel gauge down here, I assume is the battery charge. That's kind of a leftover remnant from the fossil version of this ZS. It's currently on 100% full. It'd be nice if they actually accepted, changed over to EV format, so battery charge rather than full. But anyway, the intention is there. These dials are analog, which is really interesting. Like, I've not seen an analog EV yet, so a bit of a blast from the past there. Analog dials here on the center dash console. I don't mind that, actually. You know, it's a bit retro. It's all good. I'm happy with that. As long as the information's there, I don't really mind. You know, it works. The speedometer is on the left in kilometers per hour. There's no miles per hour. There is another battery gauge there. I think that's the 12-volt battery, whereas the right is the full 44 kilowatt hour battery pack. We'll do a full review when we get down to Akuna Bay at the shed, and we'll go through the bonnet and the ins and outs, interiors and exteriors of the car. But I think that's 12 volt on the left, the drivetrain battery on the right. This is telling me how much torque the car is currently outputting. So at the 0, which is at the horizon, anything above that is how much power it's torquing, and then
left at the roundabout and then straight onto the expressway. Bear in mind here, we need to jump across into the 2 right-hand lanes as quickly as possible to make sure we get into the expressway tunnel. Otherwise it pushes us up towards that when it exits again. So as soon as you merge on the solid white clears, make sure you jump across as quickly as you can into the 2 right-hand lanes so you can carry on through towards the city and harbour tunnel.
Yep, and then anything below the 0, below the horizon is the whatchamacallit, the regen braking kicking in. So if I let go of the accelerator, yep, it's okay. So that's interesting. So it's still accepting some regen when it's 100%. Maybe it's just under 100%. I'm not sure. Excuse me. So I can see the drive console ahead of me. There's no head-up display, by the way. I can see the current speed, which is 27 kilometers an hour. I can actually see the speed limit. I don't know whether it's the camera's reading the speed sign. It seems unlikely. It's probably just the navigation data that's telling me that. And then it's got there's 2 ranges. That's slightly confusing. The left range says 223 kilometers. The right is 409 kilometers. I'm not entirely sure, like I said, what that means. So hopefully someone will comment and tell me what that is. It's D for drive, I think, which is what it's currently on. I've got D down here, and then 3 for number 3 regen, which is the hardest regen, which is what I like. It's very similar to a Tesla's or a Nissan Leaf's regen ability. Just give me 1 second, guys, while I merge into the Eastern Distributor. This is a really crazy area, but a good chance to test the acceleration. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. It's not sluggish by any means. I think it was like 0 to 100 in 8 seconds when I saw the presentation. But you know, that's quick enough for me to get out of a tight spot like that into the lane I want. So happy days. Okay, so what I was saying, yeah, the center console right there. What else can I tell you? So down here, I'm not sure, you probably can't see the gear shaft down here, or, you know, gear knob, whatever they call it these days. It's not really a shaft anymore. There's only 3 things, which is good. You know, EVs should really only have 3 to 4 maximum in the, you know, switching gears. So park, neutral, and drive. Ooh, 3. Okay, sorry, reverse, neutral, and drive. Parking, I think there's a little, oh, there we go. There's a P latch here for park. So yeah, they've even gone more minimalistic down here. So P is park. Unfortunately, there's still the start button now. That's my little gripe. I don't understand the point of a start button in an electric vehicle. To be honest, you know, I guess I'm spoilt by the Tesla infrastructure. Once you get into the car is on, basically. Like, why should it quote-unquote turn off? Anyway, that's a little minor gripe of mine, little pet hate. You know, you should just be able to just press drive, boom, and away you go. So that is, that's the drive powertrain side of things, out of the way. It's holding its own here, this little convoy of MG cars. So again, apologies guys, if you follow me, you know that I don't really like instruction manuals. I just like to fiddle. Of course, fiddle safely. But, you know, down here, I think that's the radio. Let's have a look. No, that's the HVAC. Okay, so that's the aircon. I just turned it off. I just turned it on there. How do I increase... Oh, there we go. Ooh, whoa, that's strong. Super strong. All right, let's turn that down a little bit. There's no climate control, which I was made aware of in watching the reviews, so I can't tell you what temperature we're at. It's the old school sort of dial. You just gotta try and guesstimate. It reminds me of my childhood, sitting in the back of a Datsun Bluebird, just fiddling with the dial. The outside temperature is there, 23 degrees Celsius, 9:54 AM. It's on recirculate air.
You want to move across to the middle or right-hand lane once you get rid of that sort of rambling verge or that rambling filter. The middle to right lane, the signpost at Newcastle, that'll feed us onwards past the Carl Expressway and straight into the Sydney Harbour Tunnel.
Just noticed on my side mirror there's the blind...
Coming out of the tunnel here, it drops from 80 back to
there's a
60,
blind spot, what do you call it, notification on the mirror, which is good. It's nice to have real mirrors again. I've been driving the e-tron for the last couple of days, testing that as well, but nice to have side mirrors. My muscle memory is telling me to look that way, and it's nice, it's natural. So I don't need to get used to that. How do I adjust the mirror? It's down here, I believe. Here we go, yep. The old school dial and knobs, that's okay, I don't mind that. And same with the other side. I'm a little bit shorter than the average bear at 175 centimeters. Plenty of headroom up here. You probably see that. It's, you know, more than 2 fists lengths up to the glass roof, which is a panoramic glass roof, not one piece. There is a little center bar there, so the kids in the back, or passengers in the back, will enjoy that nice view. There's a what do you call it, shade as well, so there's 2 settings up here. I'm not sure whether you can see that. That's for the shade and also the glass as well, so we'll have a fiddle with that when we do a full review as well, or if I have time I will play with that. So that was a nice bit of inner city driving. It was actually pretty good. Like I said, it feels nice. The regen is good, you know, it's really harsh. I can feel that really gripping. So I'm on level 3 regen, which is nice, which is what I would personally always keep it on if I were to drive this car. On the highway now, and it's a nice drive again. It's okay, like it's smoothish. I do feel some of the bumps. Just hearing it now, yeah, I can feel some of the fine bumps on the road. Can't hear any obvious EV noise, so to speak. So, you know, there's no fake noise, which I hate. I can't stand a fake EV noise. I can't even hear the whine of the electric motor. Let me turn the HVAC down. Let's see whether I can hear any of that. Yeah, a little bit. Tiny bit. Yeah, when I accelerate I can hear the faint whine. And the regen I can feel it pulling back as well. So yeah, faint, which is good, just to know you're alive. Yeah, this HVAC is interesting, isn't it? Now this side here, let's have a look. Okay, oh there we go. That changes the heat to cold. Well, that's going to take some getting used to when I work out like how warm you want the car. It's a little bit cool in here. I might just put in the middle there. Let's see if I press that. Oh, sorry, went away. Sorry, let's go that again. So let's press that. Okay, no, that's gone again. Sorry. Goes too quick for me. Maybe I'm just getting too slow. Settings. Oh, nope. Okay. Anyway, I'll fiddle with that later on. Now this GPS is not being very friendly to me, so how do I get rid of it? Okay. Okay, so it's obviously a button. It's not something I press on the screen. What does this button do? Doesn't. Nope. Not sure about that. Didn't do anything. That's the radio probably. Let's see. Ah, Okay, that's gone back to the center screen. Right, gotcha. Okay, so nothing happening there, but that's alright. I don't really want to listen to the radio anyway. That's cool. Let's scroll along there. Oh, there's more stuff here. Oh, you can turn it off. How do you turn it back on? There we go. I'm not sure whether it was touching that button or the screen. Something I did. Phone, car, setup. There we go. System beeps. Loud or soft. Ah, scrolly. That's okay. Screen's no haptic, which is okay. I don't mind that. Scrolly. And then radio. Wow. What does that mean? 9 kilohertz, 10 kilohertz? I don't understand that. Sorry. It's a little bit confusing. Let's go back to 9. Okay, I think I understand that one. Time and date settings, okay. That's for putting the time in. Bluetooth. Assume that's for pairing your phone, which I won't do, given it's not mine. And display. Let's have a look at display. Yep, night, day, auto, good. Unit settings, let's have a look. Yes, we want kilometers, we want tire pressure and PSI.
Either of the sort of middle 3 lanes at this point is okay for where we're travelling. And as we come under the overpasses down here, we want to be working our way towards either of the 2 right-hand lanes once we come past the Military Road and the street exits.
Thank you for that. Very handy to have that real nav. Quite like that. Not a standard feature, by the way. It's just the MG rep helping us out today. Alright, so... okay, that's showing what's present. That's not for pressing. So no driver profile, like you see in the high-end EVs, that's okay. So down here, now that there's more light, I can see what's going on here in the aircon or the HVAC settings. Just turn my phone around so you don't see what's going on my phone. So down here, hopefully you can see that on the vision. So we've got, trying to press, you know, the different HVAC settings, but they're all actually buttons. So what does that do? Ah, for cold. Okay, right, that's actually having the aircon on. I thought that was the settings button. Oh man. Okay, so we better pay attention here. We are switching lanes, otherwise we'll be stuck in the St. Leonard's lane. Oh, you're not gonna let me in, are you? You are being such a loser. Okay, thank you for that, buddy. You know I want to get out. This is typical Sydney driving. People just don't let you in. Okay, that's fine, I'm in. Alright, so that's a seat warmer. Hey, that's nice. Seat warmer, that'll be good for winter, I guess. I'm just going to leave that on for a sec to see how warm my butt gets. Alright, and then you can switch to like... Okay, there we go. That's what I was after. So that's the different modes. So I just want to the face, demister and feet, just feet. Face and feet, yep, I'll take that one. What's this one do? Oh, right. So it's like, I don't know, that's a bit unnecessary in my opinion. I think one toggle button's enough. Oh, my butt's getting warm. I don't know whether it's the sun or whether it's my seat. I think it's the seat, yeah, I can feel it coming through now. Yeah, and that's alright, I don't want to warm my butt today. Alright, turn that off. That's the rear demister, front demister. Okay, I've worked that out, that's cool. The radio's trying its best to turn on. Let's maybe like switch channels. Still, my seat's still quite warm, even though I turned it off. Maybe there's some residual. So that's AM. So, here we go. SRC means source. Gotcha. So that's FM. AM. No. Audio is okay. It's not the best. Is there a mute button? There is a mute button, yes. Right-hand lane, making sure we're still heading towards the Lane Cove tunnel. Yep. So yeah, there's a mute button. Before we come out of the exit of the tunnel, if you can make your way across to the left-hand lane inside the Lane Cove tunnel, because as we exit, we're veering off onto the Epping Road exit, which is the first exit after the Lane Cove tunnel. So the quality of the audio was, without being rude, not great. So, you know, but for a $46,000 car, I wouldn't expect high-end audio. I'd probably say it's on par with a Corolla, you know, just a standard audio. I don't know how many subwoofers and speakers there are. I can see at least 2. Is there one at the front there? No, I can't see. I assume there's 2 at the back. I think most standard cars these days have 6, don't they? There's one there too, so at least 4 speakers. Okie dokie. So we're heading into the Lane Cove Tunnel again, and look, it's driving all right. It's driving okay in the tunnel and on the main road. So yeah, so far so good. Pretty happy with this drive. I've done the inner city drive and on the main road now. Driving okay in the tunnel. Visibility is good from the seating position here, nice and high. Obviously, you're in an SUV. From a size point of view, I would say it's about the same size. Maybe as I'm trying to think of a comparison from an EV point of view, maybe a Kona.
GPS signal lost.
Kona, maybe a bit bigger than a Kona. I'll have to look at the boot to be completely honest with that review, with that comparison. From an ICE point of view, I would say this is the same size as again from Mazda's point of view, CX-3 or CX-5, maybe a CX-5. Maybe it looks a little bit smaller than a CX-5, between a 3 and a 5, maybe closer to a 3. Seating height, seating legroom is okay, and by the way, left-hand indicator. So yeah, following the European style. There is cruise control, and again, you know, it's just using my intuition. What is that beeping noise? What the heck was that? Oh, anyway, lights. Okay. Oh, that was a fluid. Ah, a washer fluid. Here we go. Cool. What's this do? So that's... Is there an auto gauge? There's no auto. Okay. Yeah. So it's on... What's this do? Okay, so no rain sensor that I can see. Yeah, I don't want to go too fast here. There is a speed limit. So flick forward was... whatchamacallit, the water. And what's this? There's another little bit here. No, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's just a flick once. Oh, okay. That's just continuous. Ah, okay, gotcha. So one's intermittent, and how intermittent you want it. Maybe there is a rain gauge. Gotta check that one up. Lights. There's
Once you exit the tunnel now, just make your way over to the left-hand lane. Either of the 2 left-hand lanes will actually steer off, but we're looking for the A3 exit, Epping Road, it's signposted North Ryde.
Light switch wise, there's like 3 or 2. Yeah, there's a little, it's a high beam auto on there. I don't know why that's on. I don't know how to turn that off, to be honest with you. I'm sure it's here somewhere. We'll work at that in a second. I just want to focus on the tunnel for now. Aircon, ooh, look at that, retro vents, round, and you can turn it left or right. I'm not sure whether you can see that, guys, just on the side here. It's a turn left or right to open the vent or close the vent. This one is a daylight. So this one turns the vent off, this one opens the vent. You've got the up and down as well, so that's fairly standard. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, I think. Oh, there's some more down here. There's mode, KERS, and battery. Ah, eco mode active. Oh, that changed straight away, actually. Normal mode, sport mode. Hey. Okay, so I've got, that's normal mode and sport mode. Let's check the acceleration. Yeah, it's okay. About normal. It's very similar. Ooh. Do I want to be in that lane? Doesn't matter really, they all go straight. I'm kind of stuck here. Hey, I'm the lead car. Sorry, I don't mean to overtake, but I mean, they all kind of go this way. I don't mean to do this. There's always one, isn't there, in the party? That's me today. I'm really sorry. I don't mean to be an idiot. I just got stuck in this lane. Apologize. I know this road well. Oh, there's no hold. There's no hold. Oh, that's a shame. I can't push my foot on the brake and like hold it. What a shame. Anyway, back on the eco mode. So yeah, eco mode active now. Still 3 regen available. normal mode, still 3 regen, and sport mode, still 3 regen. So yeah, high level regen for all modes. That's cool. Let's play with this one. Curves. Ah, there we go.
Either of the second from the left or middle lane.
Okay.
In about 600 or 700 metres, we've got to veer slightly left off this road into a little slip lane, which could be a bit of a gotcha if there's lots of traffic. So if you can jump in either the second from the left or the middle lane here, and then as we go to this main next set of traffic lights, we're sort of jumping across the left-hand side to veer left into a slip lane.
Okay, so KERS stands for, I can't remember what he said. It was like kinetic energy recapture or something. So it basically a regen. It's just a fancy name that MG dreamt up. So I want to go back to 3 regen. That's better. I like that heavy regen level. All right, battery. What does this flick do? Ah, here we go. That's what I want to see. So you can toggle between currents, like the speedometer, their digital speedometer, or you can look at the range. Okay, it doesn't keep it there, so you got to flick it down and hold it. Just show you 189. I could have sworn we had more range than that. We started with 230, didn't we? There's no way we've driven 40 kilometers from Alexandria.
Lights, we are merging our way onto the slip lane, signposted towards Lane Cove Road, so it's a bit of a, there's always a traffic problem.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm fairly certain that's chewing up range there. I have to look at the GPS.
Driving in traffic in Sydney.
That's what I said before. People don't give way here. That's Sydney for you. Okay, so like I said, battery, you got to hold on to it to see how much range there is. To be honest, that's quite a superfluous function, because you know you've got the battery range there anyway. So again, that's probably an unnecessary button. Now, next thing I want to do is the steering wheel. Hey, up and down. Can't pull it out. Oh, what if you got short arms? You're gonna put the C forward, I guess. Okay. So, where is it? Where are you? Okay, lock it in. Lock it in, Eddie. Some things here. This is the radio, isn't it? Okay, that's good. Source, that's good. Okay. What's this do? Ah, menu. Okay, next service in 20,000 kilometers. ESC off, speed warning. Yeah, you can switch, I guess, how much you want a warning for. I don't want any speed warning today. I don't know how to escape this. Oh, okay, left button. What does right do? Ooh. That's interesting. There's a bigger field of view there. Maybe I'll try that. What does down up do? Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Voice control. Hold on to it. Hello. Play radio. Asterisk button doesn't do anything either. Okay. Now I've got it on this weird, like, lane thing. It's not really doing anything yet. Maybe that's the cruise control. Alright, let me turn this corner and then we'll put cruise on. Let's see what happens. Now I'm hoping there's enough battery in this camera. Yeah, there's plenty there. We'll be right. Look, I think I've actually managed to work out most things in this car just in this drive, which is nice. Fairly intuitive. This it's not doing anything, this middle thing. Now that I've got some time, let's have a look. I can see down here, cruise control. Okay, I think it's a fairly standard thing. Oh, there we go. Ah, that's for cruise, okay. Ooh, okay. That press was a set. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I can jump up by 5s. Okay, and I can hold on to a long press and it'll go up slowly as well. Jump down by 10. Is there traffic aware cruise control? Let's see, let's see. Oh, foot on the brake just in case. There is, yeah, okay. So I'm slowing down with the car. That's nice. Very nice. Let's see whether, when the light turns green, Oh, that was scary. But it stopped in time. Phew. Can't trust them sometimes. Here we go. There's some light switches here. Auto. Yeah, I've got it on auto. Okay. So auto lights, you can actually do it manually as well. Yeah, why is that high beam on? Maybe it's this one. There we go. So it's a flick. So on like auto lighting system active. What does that back flick do? I don't know. These are aqua colored. These are end of the indicator stalk. I'm not sure what that looks like. That looks like a lane guidance thing. Have a look at that when we start driving. I can't believe there's a bottle of water here. I think I'll have one. Yeah, have a drink. That was weird. I couldn't actually, it didn't actually go for me. I had to sort of press the accelerator. That's okay. That's understandable. Not a go on green function like the Tesla. Okay, so that's cruise control. And the traffic aware cruise control. Can I set how far I want? Yes, you can set how far you want to the car. You can, you can sort of go further back, or you can really tail them. I think I'll tail them because I want to follow the car in front of me. Alright guys, here's a good chance to floor it for you on sport mode. Woo! Okay, so we've reached Akuna Bay. Look at that beautiful view on my left there. Very nice. And that was a lot of fun going through the corners. And I think that pretty much ends our driving video for the MG ZS EV, as I just very slowly just overtake these cyclists. Gotta be careful of those guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. And once again, thank you to the MG guys for allowing me to test drive this brand new EV to the Australian market. It's been a lot of fun, and it's a very compelling drive indeed, and a compelling purchase, especially for a price point of $46,000 for a 263 kilometer real world range car. Look, I think this will be suitable for a lot of families in Sydney, in Australia. It's roomy enough, it drives well, it'd be a perfect urban car. Pretty much has almost all the bells and whistles you would need for this price point, this $46,000 price point for an electric vehicle. So, yep, if that's your budget, I would strongly suggest you look at this EV, and obviously to watch this video again to, you know, basically sell it to yourself that you are ready for this electric vehicle. Alright guys, well thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, really appreciate that. And of course subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thanks so much for lasting this long in this video. I know it's a long one, but I know there are a lot of interested potential electric vehicle buyers out there wanting to know about this car that's at a very good price point. Take care guys, stay safe, look after yourselves, and until the next drive, happy charging.